missed the draw, but they're watching for it. Casey Chiamalo is stopped. With a minute 36, will BYU use a timeout now? The clock running with a minute 30. BYU will call timeout. Missouri had an all-out blitz. They're trying to get timeout. Now they get the clock stopped. Missouri had an all-out blitz on that time. A lot of people going up the middle. Had Chiamalo been able to slip through a little crack there, it would have been wide open for a big gain, but there are a lot of people there, a lot of Missouri players on that line of scrimmage when he got there. Brigham Young trailing by 3. It's Missouri 17, Brigham Young 14. A minute 26 left to play in the football game. The Cougars have one timeout left now, and they are 2nd and 12 on the Missouri 27. They got to come up with a big play. They did come up with a big one just a moment ago to get out of the hole on a long pass to Edo. Question that LaVell Edwards might be facing in a few minutes. If it did end up being 4th down, would he go for the field goal and a tie, or would he go for a touchdown? You know, we're going to have the same kind of finish we've had in every Holiday Bowl but one. That's right, down to a final play to see who wins it. This will be probably the lowest scoring Holiday Bowl overall, but it's been an exciting one. Missouri, a very good defensive team. 2nd down play for the Cougars. Young looking to pass. Here swings it over to Chiamalo. Got by one man. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 18-yard line. Good run by Casey Chiamalo. The clock running with a minute 13 to go. 3rd down for BYU. 3rd down. They need less than a yard for a 1st down. Casey was actually caught from behind here. Excellent job. He's trying to outrun a lineman. Look at him get the collar there, but Casey made a nice pickup. 1 minute to go. Now down to 53 seconds. Young back to pass. The rush is on. The ball pops free. Is that a fumble or a pass? BYU gets it anyway. Now BYU calls timeout. Big defensive play by Missouri. 37 seconds to play. Young didn't see him coming at him. Well, that's happened a number of times coming from that blind side, that weak side safety. The running backs that time should have been there to pick him up, but they were going out in pass pattern. Good hit by Smith. It's going to come down to 4th and 10 for BYU at the 25-yard line with 37 seconds left to play in the game. And the Cougars called timeout. I think that would be their last timeout. Question is, do you go for the field goal or do you go for the touchdown? A lot of talk along the sidelines. Everybody trying to decide what to do. I don't think they're even considering field goal, Lauren. Here comes BYU back on the field. The Cougars face 4th and 10 on the Missouri 25-yard line. That shows a lot of heart. They want the victory. They don't want a tie. Missouri 17, Brigham Young 14. And the Cougars are down to what might be their last play of the year. Hey, watch this one. Football excitement. Young says, quiet down, crowd. Young signaling something from the line of scrimmage. He's back to pass. Here's the throw. It's caught. I think it's a 1st down. He hit Wayman Hamilton, and Wayman is knocked out of bounds, but he made the 1st down. With 31 seconds to go in the ballgame. Boy, what a lot of heart LaVell Edwards showed that time. He could have very easily given up and said, let's go for the field goal or go for a tie, but no, he wanted the victory. He had confidence in Steve Young, his All-American quarterback, and Young came through. 1st and 10, Brigham Young on the Missouri 14-yard line, 31 seconds. But remember, time now. They've got to get the clock stopped. If they're tackled on the field, they might not get another play away. Running play, Stinnett to throw, throws it back to Young. Young catches the ball. They might. They do score. They made it. BYU did it. What a play. They threw it to Stinnett. Stinnett threw it back to Young, and he broke tackles and got into the score. Now a flag is thrown, but it's after the score. The penalty is called because BYU is out on the field. That's a new rule this year, but the score does count. BYU is up now. What a tremendous touchdown isn't on the scoreboard. Now unsportsmanlike conduct call on BYU, but it's after the touchdown. Now it goes up on the scoreboard. In fact, they have too many points up there. Unsportsmanlike conduct will come after the touchdown was made. It should be 21-17 now.
Well, what an exciting finish, but it's not over yet. There's still a lot that could happen in 23 seconds.
Johnson will try to kick the extra point. It's 20-17 BYU. An unbelievable play. That'll be one they'll talk about for years. Here's the kick. The kick is good, and Brigham Young has the lead 21-17. Talk about the finish against Southern Methodist. BYU had the ball. Young passed to Sinet, who threw it back to Young. It was almost picked off. After Young caught it, there were several players that had shots at him, but he got it into the end zone, just like he did against Utah State.
That's right. Young showed why he's an All-American. He wanted to get in that goal line, and he was not going to let anyone stop him. What a tremendous athlete. What an exciting game.
We still have 23 seconds left to play in this game. It's Brigham Young 21, Missouri 17. And the Cougars will have to kick off, remember, with the penalty marked off against them. Unsportsmanlike conduct. That was for coming on the field after the score. There's a lot of field goal will not win. It'll take a touchdown. Okay, the 15-yard penalty marked off against BYU. So Johnson will have to kick off from the 25-yard line. And boy, they need a good, strong kick from Lee right now.
They sure do, and they need another good defensive effort. Missouri does have to get a touchdown, so you can bet BYU will be playing very deep in a prevent-type defense.
Brigham Young did not score the first quarter. They have a touchdown the second, a touchdown the third, and one in the fourth. Missouri got one in the first, the field goal in the second, did not score in the third, and got a touchdown in the fourth. Good effort by both teams. Here's the kick. They bounce it along the ground, fielded at the 30-yard line. Back up to midfield and tackled at the 45-yard line. 18 seconds now left to play. So BYU certainly will have a prevent defense out there.
Missouri does have the 2 timeouts.
And there's Sinet. Hey, that's the second touchdown pass this year Sinet has thrown.
That's right.
He threw one earlier in the year.
He's 2 out of 2 on his passes. He's had 2 passes, 2 completions, and 2 touchdowns. That's pretty good.
18 seconds left to play. Missouri has 2 timeouts left. They have the ball first and 10 on their own 45-yard line.
Again, you can bet that BYU is going to be playing back deep. We can watch for Missouri also to try some sort of a trick play, a play-action pass or reverse pass or something.
They have 2 men wide to the right. BYU has only 3 men up front. Sykes with the ball, takes a handoff, looks to pass, running with the ball himself. He gets to midfield and runs out of bounds at the 45-yard line. That ran 6 seconds off the clock. Wow.
Well, this is,
I thought the Southern Methodist game had some drama at the end, and it did.
It certainly did.
This game was so close all the way.
It's not over yet. They have time for 2 or 3 more plays.
It is not. 12 seconds remaining, and now Missouri has the ball on the Brigham Young 48-yard line. They got a first down out of that. 12 seconds left to play. Thing the Cougars need is a tackle on field. Sykes back to pass, throws it downfield, incomplete. For Brigham Young, number 53 for the Cougars, got up there and batted the ball away. That's Kerry Whittingham. Ran a few more seconds off. 8 seconds now left in the ball game. BYU's rushing 3, dropping 8.
Little talk after the play down there between Jim Herman and some of the Missouri Tigers. This is not a time to get a penalty. BYU has to be very careful not to get any penalties right now.
8 seconds left. It's Brigham Young 21, Missouri 17. We'll have to end our telecast very quickly when the game's over, so we won't have any time to recap. But BYU ahead by 4. Missouri with the ball. Sykes back to pass. He's throwing it deep, and it is batted away again. Cougars had all kinds of players down there, but it was Todd Shell who got the hands on it. Now there are 2 seconds left to play. Wow. 2 seconds remaining.
Wow. BYU is only rushing 3 people. They're dropping 8 people back into coverage, which is wise. They want to have lots of coverage down there.
Coach Powers just called timeout. Lauren. Well, BYU had some big plays in the ball game. And this particular drive, we'll always remember the touchdown they scored to win it. But one other big play was that 4th and 10 call when they hit Wayman Hamilton for just the yardage they needed to keep possession.
That's right. On that call, Coach Edwards could have gone for just a field goal, but no, he wanted the victory. He believed in Steve Young. And what a tremendous feeling that gives an offense and a quarterback to know that your coach believes in you enough that he'll let you go for it on 4th and 10.
Credits now rolling on the telecast. Again, we work with Ms. Lou and the ESPN in this telecast. We thank them for the opportunity of doing so. Owen, I thank you for the color. Mike Hemingway here, handling things for us as far as directing and setting things up. And what a finish this will be for BYU. It'll be the Cougars' 11th consecutive victory if they stop this play. Seitz back to pass. The rush is on. He throws it way deep, and it is intercepted by Kyle Morrell, who runs it out of bounds.